We have our needs, we have things we want met, we have our heart's desires, but for just a few minutes, if you would just trust him enough to focus on him, because when you have him, you have everything else. You could get these things, but let me tell you, money comes and goes. Health comes and goes. If you ask Chris Kirubi if he would still be alive today, he would tell you yes, because he had all the money in the world. But if you had the same testimony for someone like Matiba, whose family is still struggling to get back from the drug that they got into, it should be a testimony to you that the gift comes and it goes. But can I tell you, the giver, he does not change. The giver does not change. He's the same yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And when he was asked who he was, he said, I am. So that for every situation that you had to be in, you could call him by his name and say that he is my Redeemer. You can call him whatever you want to call him in that situation. Today, all I choose to call him is Father, because he is my Father. And I have never known someone to love me as much as the Lord loves me. I have never known someone to hold on to me the way that my Father in heaven holds on to me. If I have asked, he has given. Because if you as a parent would give everything for your child, how much more would the Father give? He gave his Son so that you would be here. This morning I want us to give ourselves to him. To give ourselves to him as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable before him, because he already called you. And he says he's the one that qualifies the chosen. He doesn't require you to change how you dress. He doesn't require for your account to become different. He wants you just as you are, torn, dirty, messed up, because he knows that from your mess there is a message that is coming. But if you have to give everything to him. You have to surrender everything to him. Every single thing, not some areas of your life, even the darkest places of your heart, you must give that to him so that he can fix it, because he is a fixer. You can't do it by yourself. You're trying to get out of an addiction. Can I assure you this morning that until you surrender that addiction to God, you will not move from that place of addiction. He is the one that takes out addictions. You could be suffering from depression, but can I assure you this morning that until you surrender that depression before him, every mental health disorder before him, it will not bow until you give it to him. Because until then you are holding, you are trying to be your own maker. You are trying to be your own sower. You are trying to provide for yourself, but you cannot do it by yourself. You have tried many times and it has failed. You have tried many times and it has failed. So this morning we are giving it all to him. We are giving our families to him. We are giving him our friends. We are giving him our ministry. We are giving him our giftings. We are giving all of us to him so that he could come and fill us up with himself. All we want is you today, God. All we want is you today, God. All we want is you today, Jesus. I surrender all to you. Everything I give to you, withholding nothing, withholding nothing. I surrender all. I surrender all to you. Everything I give to you. Everything I need to you. Come on, lift it up, say, withholding nothing. Withholding nothing.